EASKI, grifting as usual. Press play producer IC.
What's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac, and I'm back with another video. Now, one of my loyal leaders again pointed me out to this new video of our boy EASKI, and he shared with me, man, this guy is just advertising like crazy now. He has this guy, a producer named Marco Polo, very talented producer from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy is a real talent. He has this album, right? This instrumental album that he's promoting and selling, right? It has some nice instrumentals in it. But there's a problem with that, right? You know, yes, these are samples, right? Which you will be doing. You'll be sampling his album, but you will also have to pay for the clearance, right, to get it cleared. So basically, right, he's selling an album, right? And this is why I don't buy sampling albums, right? Which is not, I mean, I don't buy. I'm not saying you don't buy. If you choose to buy them and use the sounds, that's good. But the problem is you minimize your money-making potential because you're already paying for the album, right? And then the samples you use from that album, right? If your song generates any revenue, it goes back to Marco Polo. So basically, what's the point? Do you understand? What is the point? You're already spending money for the album, right? And then when you use the music in the album, even though you put beats on it, right, the revenue will go back to Marco Polo. The only way you can make money from those samples is from shows. It's from out there doing a show, a live performance, right? That's it. Or if you have lyrics on the album, then you can get paid the royalties from the lyrics, from the written composition, right? But other than that, you're not going to make any money. You already lost money from buying the album, and then also you're not going to make any money as a producer because he will get all the credits. You have to pay for the clearance, right? So what's the point in doing that? It makes no sense to me. That's why you make your own compositions. You create your own sounds. And if you sample something, right? If you sample something, of course, yeah, you get the clearances for it, right? But you also have to be mindful. You will have to try to earn some money from that work by doing shows, right? From writing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way you can offset that cost, right? So that's why it's good to just make your own stuff. Make your own stuff. That's why it's good to do that, because you're missing out on money-making opportunities for yourself when when you use other people's work, especially fresh work. But that's just a choice, you know. If the album does big, then both of you will win. But if it doesn't, then you're out of money. So you got to be very mindful of that. Now, of course, our good guy EASKI is out here advertising again. He has his followers paying for ads, right? And not only are they paying for ads, they're buying the product. So basically, you're losing any way you go with this situation. So let me press play so you can hear this clip.
Now the almighty EASKI. I want to give a big shout out to Vicky, my moderator. She's the best. My partner, Mr. Hilby, my partner, KOC, my partner, Nick, the Analog Labs. Like, I got a great team of cats on here, man. I can't even name everybody that's in here because it's just everybody on here is fire, bro. But I do want you to know that these guys really do trust, what I tell them about sound and what I like.
Now, there's a problem with this acknowledgement here. How come he didn't acknowledge Thomas McCree? How come he didn't acknowledge Dominic Bazille?
Where's this from?
And how come he never acknowledged the secret cameraman who records the video? Or even the videographer who recorded Jet Black's song, the video for the song. And when I saw this, I kind of paused for a minute, right? Now, he's acknowledging all these people, but there are certain individuals he chooses not to acknowledge. And I wonder, why is that the case? So let's go back.
I think we're going to use the SP for this.
Now, did everyone see that? Now, something is very odd and peculiar about that picture, right? About that video. And one may ask, what are you talking about, Mac? What's all he does? He just playing the beat, which he always does, right? But you didn't notice one thing. Who is holding the camera? Someone is holding the camera. Who is it? Now, he paid homage to all these other people, right? How come he didn't pay homage to the cameraman or camera woman, whoever it is? Someone is holding the camera. Someone is holding the camera. Now, who is that mysterious individual who is holding the camera, right? And one may ask, if he actually created the beat, how come the person who was holding the camera record him actually making the beat? Because now we know he has a separate camera person, right? Now that camera person can also record him making a beat live, unedited, right? Yes or no, right or wrong? Because he has proven that he is not recording or has a separate station where the camera is fixed and records him. He has shown there's somebody else inside the studio, because Someone is holding the camera and panning the camera left and right. But I think I may have figured out who is holding the camera, or who is also making the beats. Check it out.
Download copy after you buy the vinyl. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. If you buy the Marco Polo, you get a download copy. Oh, that's fire. That's
Here we go again. Right now, before I get to this mysterious camera person, right? Did you pay attention to that line right there? Now, EASKI has the Marco Polo album, right? Now, one of his viewers stated that once you buy the album, you get a free download. Now, how come EASKI didn't know that? It's because he got the album for free, as he has gotten a lot of stuff. He get a lot of his stuff for free. Any information regarding sound he has gotten for free. Any type of drum machine he has gotten for free. And now he has gotten a free vinyl. Because if he purchased the vinyl, he would have known that you get a free digital copy of the vinyl. But he didn't know that because he got it for free. This dude is a hustler. I'm trying to tell you. He is a modern day music iceberg slim. I give him credit for that. He has really pimped the game. He has literally pimped his followers to not only pay for advertising, but to buy the products as well. Which is genius. I give him credit for that. That's genius. And he gives a lot of his stuff for free, yet he wants you to pay for his information, right? And then once you pay for it, you get nothing. You say, you know what? This information is mine. I'm not going to tell you. But you just pay me anyway, just for my time. Do you understand the grift here? Now, let me segue into who I assume is the camera person. But I know if this individual is not the camera person, I know for certain that this individual is also contributing to the beat making of EASKI.
put your heart into it, man. You go hard for it, man. So I hope y'all enjoy my brother Marco Polo on here, man. And everybody, man, all the super chats, man, I really, really appreciate you asking the questions, leaving super chats, being professional, because I think that's dope, man. If you want a question answered, leave a super chat. I think that is real honorable. And
again, here he goes with those super chats, right? It's always pay him. Pay him, pay me for anything. Pay me. So not only you paying for the super chats, right? Just to ask him a question, right? Then you're paying for the advertising, right? Then you're buying the gear that he advertises. So basically you're just out of money. This is, I tell you what, I give EASK props. He has created a genius way to grab individuals' money. Have them pay for the advertising, right? Pay him to say it, and also spend money to buy the products. This is absolute genius. You got to give a man credit. He is a genius when it comes to hustling, encouraging people to give away their money with nothing tangible in return. I mean, nothing. Nothing that will quantify you getting your money back. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I digress. Now, at the end of this video, right, he was playing the song from his artist Jet Black, right? This guy right here. And of course, he's doing the advertising the B50. So he got a music video where he's advertising the B50, his gear, right? But shout out to Jet Black. Jet Black is a talented lyricist, man. The guy has a lot of talent. I just feel sorry he has to deal with EASKI. But the guy has a lot of talent. I give Jet Black a lot of credit. You give credit where credit is due. This guy can rap. I like his lyrical flow. and he's a real excellent artist. But I just feel so bad he had to deal with EASKI, anybody else but EASKI, because I already know what the outcome is going to be. CMT said it. Anytime you deal with this guy, it's going to be some type of issues. So I hope all the success to Jet Black, because the guy deserves success because he's actually a talented lyricist, right? But I really feel bad that he has to deal with this guy. If anybody else he could deal with, yes, but I just really feel bad he has to deal with EASKI. But back to this right here, this image right here. Now, at the end of his video, right, of the Jet Black video, I saw this, directed by Reality Music, right? So I thought to myself, who is Reality Music, right? They have to be the individuals who shot the video, correct? So then I thought about who's holding the camera. Who is holding the camera during Ski's videos, right? That he's promoting gear and quote unquote promoting sound while he just presses play. And I thought to myself, if he has an individual holding the camera, how come they can't hold the camera and record him making beats live, uncut, right? So I decided, let's see who Reality Music is, because he never gave Reality Music a shout out, right? He never did. He gave everybody a shout out besides Reality Music. So let's see what could be the reason why he didn't give Reality Music a shout out. Just hold on. A few
moments later.
Okay, this is the Instagram of Reality Music Productions. Video production and creative service, music videos, brand content, visuals, etc. from Northern California, or from just California in general. Now, as you can see here, here's some of their content right here, right? Now, I'm going to just scroll through some of their content. Now, do you notice that sound right there? That sound is key. That sound that's playing in that video, it's key. I want you to remember that synth bass sound. There it goes again. That same synth bass sound. There it goes again. That same synth bass sound. Again. Now there's Jet Black being recorded, the video. Yet our good friend EASKI never bothered to mention Reality Music, right?
California, Sacramento, from Stockton to Sac, man, we doing it. We keeping it live, man. And shout out.
And you have more, right, from the video show. But this is right here. This right here. Calico Beats. That same synth bass sound.
Play some hash from scratch, baby. Let's get it. Reality Music too, man. Y'all stay tuned. Big shit.
Now, explain to me, right? Now, Reality Music recorded this guy making beats live, making beats live. Now, how come EASKI can't do that? How come EASKI can't use Reality Music to record him making a beat live? Explain that to me, people. Why is it so easy for this guy to make a beat live? Young Diesel, Calico, why is it so easy for him to make a beat live, and the same people who recorded EASKI recorded him making the beat live? So how come they can't record EASKI making a beat live? Explain that to me, people. Explain that to me. But let's keep going. But we're going to go back to Young Diesel because we're going to support real artists, real musicians who do the stuff the right way, who do things the right way. We're going to support Young Diesel, but we're going to keep going.
Don't give a fuck about a punk bitch. Really.
You can start out like that first chord.
Young Diesel again. Making the beat live. No problem with making the beat live.
Representing Alameda County besides.
And you got more. But we're going to keep going till we find. I have to stop right here. Yeah, I have to pay homage to this because I'm part Mesoamerican myself. So I got to pay homage to this part of my ancestry right here, this brother right here. But let me keep going. It's a lot of work. Now check this out.
The almighty EASKI track.
Now, you heard that synth bass again. That bass. You heard the bass, right? Of course, liked by Tomcat. Tomcat liked it, right? He enjoyed it. But as you can see here, Reality Music does a lot of great work here. So we're going to give Reality Music their props because they do the work. They put in the work. They record the videos, right? And they put in the work. They do great stuff. So how come our good friend EASKI can't give a shout out to Reality Music? Give a shout out to these guys. They're the one who made the videos, right? And they're the ones who are key to the success of Jet Black. So why not give Reality Music a shout out? Because Reality Music is what shot the video, right? And they have shot videos of producers creating beats live. So there should be no excuse at all for EASKI to not create a beat live and have it recorded, because he has a company right here, Reality Music right here, that can do it. The company right here, Reality Music. Now we're going to go back to that producer, right? Let's see if we can find him. We're going to go back to that producer right here. Calico Beats. Young Diesel, Calico. Now this is Young Diesel, Calico Beats right here. Young Diesel, Calico Beats. Now this guy, you know, he makes beats live, has no problem making beats, right? No problem making beats. You got Calico Entertainment right here. All from California, right? All from California. So, as you see here, various artists, right? And artwork right here. All from California. All from California right here. So, I mean, are these the guys? Also making EASKI beats, right? And you have a list of names right here, right? Are these the guys? Are these the guys making EASKI's beats? Or some of them? And you notice a lot of material right here, and the camera. The guy with the camera right there. There's the cameraman right there. So, explain to me why, right, EASKI can't give a shout out to Calico Beats, right? Calico Beats, and
Shout out to everybody.
let's go, Reality Music. Why not give a shout out to them? Why are they so secret? Why is Reality Music, right, and Calico Beats such a secret? Explain to us, EASKI. Explain to us, why are they so much of a secret? Give these guys a shout out, because they do great work. Like I stated before, we honor people who actually do the work, not people who around here pretending to do the work. Reality Music and Calico Beats does the work. Proven, shows the work. We give those individuals much respect and much props. But EASKI, he's being disingenuous as usual, not highlighting the people who actually do the work. He just uses them and try to take all the limelight for himself, right? That's what he does, which is wrong. That's not how it's supposed to be. You pay homage to the people who actually do the work and admit to it. Yeah, they did the work. They did the beats. They did the videography. Yeah, they did all that. Yeah. Like CMT. Yeah, CMT did the beats. Yeah, he did all that. Yeah, yeah. That's how it's supposed to work, right? That's how it's supposed to work. You give homage to the people who did the work, right? Who did the actual work.